just
want to feel great on vacation. That's one half of me. And then the other half of me is like, how many calories can I consume before I throw up at the hotel buffet?
just as like a fun game. Just a
How
fun
many
personal
slices,
game. With myself.
how many slices of French toast can I consume before I just absolutely am sick as a pig? Sick as a dog, sick as a pig. Oh my God, we've talked about pigs so much. Sick as a pig is not a thing.
Morning or good afternoon or whenever you're listening to this, we're going to start a new segment on the pod. So One Question Fridays. We're going to answer a question from the audience and just kind of chat about it. It's not going to be as long as a normal episode. We're just going to knock them out and release One Question Friday every week in addition to our Wednesday show. So Kenny, do we have any questions?
All right. We have two good questions for this week. I will let you pick your own adventure. Question one is about American Airlines and what they're doing with their NDC connection. Or question number two is some advice that one of our listeners is seeking. They have an upcoming trip that they're going on with a bunch of other couples. So pick your own adventure and I will read you the question.
That's good. Let's do the group trip.
All right. Group trip. Connor, I am going on a group trip with two other couples. They are long-term friends, but I fear we have totally different travel styles and expectations while on vacation. One of them wants to do everything together and be together all day, and me and my partner kind of like our alone time. Any tips for maximizing your couple trip?
Definitely, but just for starters, what kind are you? I'm so the kind of person that's like, okay, half the day we'll hang and the other half, I don't want to see you.
So I'm definitely in that camp where I like doing things together, but I like splitting up.
Yeah. It's good. You get that group trip vacation feel, but you also just get your own little vacation with your partner. Tips. Okay. I would say, first of all, figure out what those travel styles are before you go on your trip. If you're already friends, if you're long-term friends, I think it's totally acceptable to be like, so what kind of travelers are you guys? I just want to know because we should start kind of planning out the days and I want to see how much group activity we're planning for here. So I'd say ask, feel comfortable enough to ask. And even if you're not that close, I don't think that's weird. If you're going on a group trip together, it's going to be intimate. You're going to be spending a lot of time together. I would bring it up.
I think another good thing to do, building on what you said, is to have a really good line of communication, whether it's in group chat or you guys go out to dinner before the trip, and ask if you're a morning or an evening person, right?
That's a good one.
Because there's some people when they go on vacation, like I went on vacation with my brother and his now fiance, and come 6 a.m., they're up and they're ready to go. They have their clipboard of fun. There's 7 tasks and they want to check those things off. So I think it's really important to ask those questions that you may know these people and you may know them very well. Yeah. But you may not know if they like to get up at 7 a.m. and go on a hike to go see a waterfall, or if they want to sleep in and have breakfast at the hotel. So I think checking in with people really early is probably the way to go.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm on vacation. I don't care where it is. I'm waking up at 6:30 or 7 and I'm going to work out. And if I'm with a girlfriend on a trip, yeah, sometimes they get annoyed by that, but it doesn't matter. I warn them up front because it's just how I am. And we typically don't change our travel styles. It's just kind of like, this is who you are.
So you're a workout on vacation type.
Hell yeah. It's even better on vacation, in my opinion. It's
interesting. See, I actually go back and forth between workout on vacation, but just want to feel great on vacation. That's one half of me. And then the other half of me is like, how many calories can I consume before I throw up at the hotel buffet?
Just as like a fun game. Just a fun personal game.
How many slices of French toast can I consume before I just absolutely am sick as a pig? Sick as a dog, sick as a pig. Oh my God, we've talked about pigs so much. Sick as a pig is not a thing. Me and no one should repeat that and be like, I heard it on a podcast.
Oh
sick as a pig. No.
A pig is like our pod mascot. Okay, let's go back to this though. I'm thinking of the last group trip I went on. Are you an itinerary guy? Are you just showing up and like winging it? Or is this the kind of situation where you think you guys should all like have an idea of what you're doing? So if you are one of those people who likes your alone time, you can like allot for that.
I love a good PowerPoint. So I'm totally guilty of being like an absolute nerd. And I've went on multiple vacations where we've done a full PowerPoint keynote of like saying, hey, we have 4 days in Banff. This is day 1. This is day 2. This is day 3. And I've even styled the PowerPoints and branded them. So
Nerd.
Total freak. Yeah. Total freak. But then if somebody does that on my behalf, like I went to Hawaii with my brother and me and my wife just showed up. We had no idea what we were getting into. And my brother just had all this plan and we were happy to go along with him. And then at the end of it, we were thinking like, ooh, if we were to do this again, we would have skipped X, Y, and Z because it doesn't fit for us. Right. So, yeah, I'm definitely like a planner PowerPoint nerd. How about you?
I'm definitely more like whatever you like to do. I will have a smile on my face and I will show up. That's more me.
Easy going.
But I would say that, you know, keep in mind on these trips, like, yes, you're on a group trip, but also this is your vacation too. So don't like get too wrapped up in all of their plans and itinerary. If there are things you want to do in wherever the hell you're going that are for you, do them. And also if they're mature adults, they shouldn't mind that you're taking some time to go big if, but, you know, like don't let other people ruin your vacation. Rarely do we get to go on vacation. It's a delight that you get time off work and you get to go relax. Like make it what you want out of it, you know? Attend the dinners. Don't blow off the dinners, but during the day, you know, make it your own.
Sure. I think when it comes to dinner, I think that there's a pro tip to have, depending on your comfort level with your friends, is I know money on vacation is a big topic and it can be a sore subject. So when I travel, we like to do the nice fancy dinner. We have no problem spending $200, $300, $400 at dinner. But to some people, that is a no-go. Totally. So I think having that conversation too about like, hey, what's the most money that you'll spend on an activity, on a dinner? I think that's a pro tip. Yeah. And then the other pro tip is have the conversation of just saying, almost set the table and have the conversation and tell the other people to say like, hey, me and my wife, we're going to go do this one thing on our own. And we don't expect you guys to come. We're just going to do it on our own. You know, if you come, great. If you don't, feel no pressure. But I think taking the world in the palm of your hand and just crafting your trip exactly how you want it to be. And then just give people that out too of like, hey, we're going to go do this crazy thing where we're going to hunt jellyfish and you don't have to come if hunting jellyfish is not your thing.
If that's not up your alley. You mentioned the word, or in the question, the word expectations. Manage your expectations. You're in control of that. And you're in control of other people's expectations if you're all going on this trip together. So yeah, I would just say like personally, I have no problem sending out a text to my group of friends and saying like, listen, I'm kind of a loner. Don't get offended if I go take a walk in the woods for 3 hours. A little bit. Yeah. I think so. You don't think I'm a loner?
I don't know. If I just saw you walking through the woods and I saw like you passing by at length, I'd be like, is this girl on drugs? Why is she just walking alone in the woods?
Get kidnapped.
Yeah. It sounds like that your vacation style is higher kidnapping risk for than most are probably comfortable with.
I think I work out in the morning literally just to get like a big chunk of me time in. I think that is honestly like where that comes from. But I would also say, going back to the money thing, that is so genius because I have a girlfriend that is very frugal. you know who you are. I know you're listening. Don't get mad at me.
And I think I know who it is too.
She's so money conscious that it can ruin things sometimes. And we just have to be like, stop. Don't look at the price on this menu. We're already sitting at the table. We're already sitting here. Just order what you want. Order what makes you happy.
Yeah.
So yeah, people, and that's hard. It's hard to shake that. And it's hard to change people's mentality on that. So I would say having all of those conversations, being open. If you're already going on vacation together and you're going to be spending 24/7 and probably staying in the same Airbnb, talk to each other. Good Lord. That would suck to show up and nobody knows what to expect.
Yeah. And just spend the money, in for a penny, in for a pound. You know, you're already there. Just go nuts. You have a lot of time in the rest of your life to make up for that $300 dinner at Morimoto or Nobu or whatever that it is. It's just go nuts. Airbnb versus hotel. If you're with two other couples, are you guys each getting your hotel room, or would you rather stay in a house that's a big Airbnb and each have your own bedroom if price is the same?
That's tricky. I like the privacy of the hotel. I like that you can kind of just like dart off and be like, hey, I'll see you after a nap. And what that meant is I really just want to go watch hotel TV by myself. I do like that. But the Airbnb, I'd say if you're close with these people, if you're familiar with these people, do the Airbnb, just because sometimes those are the best moments of your trip. Just getting to hang in the kitchen and like sit on the couch. I like that. So I'd say if you don't know them super well, go the hotel route.
If you love them, Airbnb.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that's perfect. Yeah. Ooh, we may have just caused drama with some of our listeners, because some of our listeners are probably planning a group couple trip, and maybe one person proposed a hotel solution and the other proposed an Airbnb.
I bet they did.
And they may get their wires crossed, and the Airbnb people may be like, wait, you want to stay in a hotel with me? I thought we were better friends.
Oh, shit.
Right?
Oh, ugh. I hope they're not listening and they don't know what that really means.
We take no responsibility.
I do it for the towels. I do it for the little soaps.
Yeah, it's all. Nothing is better than when you go into a hotel shower and you have the perfect little soaps on the wall, and it's the nice stuff too. Yeah,
it's the good stuff. Oh my gosh.
That's what it's all about.
And it smells like tea tree. Ooh, please. You know what they don't do anymore? Whatever happened to like pillow chocolates or like pillow mints? Why are there no longer snacks on my pillows?
You're just staying at too cheap of places.
That is true. That's the truth. Well, that was fun. Our very first One Question Friday. We're going to do this every Friday, you guys. It'll be anywhere between like 10 to 20 minutes. So nothing crazy. Do it while you're doing your laundry. And yeah, the questions will be just about pretty much anything. So write us in, let us know what you're thinking about. And, you know, we're not experts, but we'll riff about it.
We're not experts.
We're not experts. Just kidding. We are the most expert in our field.
Kind of experts.
We're kind of experts. So feel free to write in whatever you want. It's hello@travelnerds.co. So just send us an email and maybe you'll hear your question on One Question Friday. All right. Later, nerds.